Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm properly audible. And I welcome you all to the first session of Current Affairs as part of our 90 Days Catalyst program. So, আমি যেহেতু side by side course এটা start কৰিছো already. So, we want to like share the first session with all of you. And just to give you an idea to how to study current affairs and how to pursue the course from prelims point of view যিকোনো ধৰণৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এক্সামত য'ত MCQ বেছড অন কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ আহে যিহেতু আপোনালোকে গম পাইছে যে আজিকালি যিমান গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এক্সামছ আছে তাতে এটা মেক্সিমাম এটা লেজিট পৰ্চন এটাত আমি কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ দেখা পাওঁ এণ্ড ইট ইজ নট ইভেন লাইক জেনেৰেল কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ দ'জ কুৱেশ্যনছ বেচিকেলি সেইখিনি আমাৰ বহুত কোৱালিটি কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ হয় যাৰ বাবে আমি অলপ ইন ডেপ্থ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ এনালিচিছ বা ইন ডেপ্থ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ কভাৰেজ এটা কৰিব লাগে. And for that, I've also seen that there are many questions to us that have always come up. আমি কেনেকৈ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছটো কভাৰ কৰিব লাগে টাইম এণ্ড এগেইন আমি এনেকুৱা ক্লাছ বহুতবাৰ দিছোঁ কিন্তু যিহেতু আমাৰ ওচৰত ৰেকৰ্ডেড ছেশ্যনছ নাছিলে তেতিয়া চ' উই কুড নট like put it over YouTube or we could not communicate with you. So this time we have thought to provide a proper session on current affairs, which will include at least from now onwards, ami April 2024 পৰা ধৰি লৈছো as and when time like the exam commences বা কেতিয়াবা যদি আমাৰ exam dates ওলায় APSC হওক বা বাকী যদি government exams হওক আমি তেতিয়া January 2024 পৰা consider কৰিম but for now we are considering April, May, June, July আমি তেনেকৈ কৰি পেলাই we will keep on continuing the current affairs session. Now for all those who are new to Dream Zone IS and who might not have gone through our Catalyst program. So we have a new program here, and it consists of all these courses on all these sessions on current affairs. So Aji session to ami freely available korisu. But in the next upcoming sessions, they will be only provided to the Catalyst course participants only. So along with that, we have MCQs, we have online classes, NECOT honor, static plus current affairs, everything will be there. So if anyone is interested, of course, they can contact the numbers given in the list. Okay. Anyway, so I'll start with the voice to Ahana. Yes, am I audible? Okay, anyway, let me know if I'm audible. All right. So, see how to go for current affairs. That is another affair. That is another component I would say, and how to study for current affairs. তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আমি session কিছুমান extra কে ৰাখিম. But today's content will be I'll be directly jumping into a few current affairs that we have sorted out from April itself. Alright, so ইয়াত মই এটা কথা কৈ দিওঁ irrespective of whether you're preparing for APSC prelims or any other government departmental exams, the current affairs content is going to be the same. এনেকুৱা হ'ব পাৰে যে কিছুমান ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টেল এক্সামছৰ কাৰণে এটা পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ ছেট অফ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ মাইট বি স্পেচিফিক ফৰ এক্সাম্পল যদি আমাৰ PRA ধৰি লওক দ্য পাব্লিক ৰিলেশ্যনছ অফিচাৰ্ছ যদি আছিলে এক্সামটো বা ধৰি লওক বেলেগকৈ যদি আমাৰ CDPO এক্সাম আছে এটা ছেকশ্যন অফ দি এক্সাম মাইট বি কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ মাইট বি ডিফাৰেণ্ট ফৰ ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টছ তাত আপোনালোকে পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ স্কিমছ বা পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ PRA বা পাব্লিক ৰিলেশ্যনছ বা চাইল্ড ডেভেলপমেণ্ট ৰিলেটেড যোনখিনি কণ্টেণ্ট আছে সেইখিনি চাব লাগিব but in general I would say 90% of the coverage is same for all the competitive exams. So whether you're preparing for APSC prelims or you're preparing for other examinations, it does not matter much. Ultimately current affairs content is going to be or it will collide, it will be coinciding. Okay, so if you like prepare from the point of APSC prelims, it is like an umbrella exam, so it will cover all the other exams also. So our content mainly মই এখানে starting out কৰিছো, our content mainly will consider or is mainly taking into consideration the APSC prelims as an umbrella exam. তাৰ বাহিৰে আমি বাকিখিনি যেনেকৈ যেনেকৈ আমি ধৰি লওক এক্সামছ আহি থাকিব তেনেকৈ ইনকৰ্পৰেট কৰি থাকিম. Okay, so as of now there are 2-3 exams. One is CDPO and one is I think tourism development officer. So তেনেকৈ ধৰি পেলাই আমি কেইটামান কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ এডিশ্যনেলি দিম. Okay, if যদি আমাৰ এপ্ৰিলত তেনেকৈ আছে এপ্ৰিলৰ বা মে'ৰ যেনেকৈ আমি মান্থলি কৰি থাকিম যদি তেনেকৈ আমাৰ কণ্টেণ্ট থাকে. ছেকেণ্ড কথাটো হৈছে উই আৰ গোয়িং টু কভাৰ আছাম ৰিলেটেড কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ এণ্ড নেশ্যনেল কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ ছাইড বাই ছাইড. চ' এক্সামিনেশ্যনছত এনেকুৱা নহয় যে আপোনালোকৰ অকল অসম ৰিলেটেড কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ আহিব and you can ignore the national current affairs তেনেকুৱা নহয়. So you'll have to go ahead with all of them, like both of them, both Assam and both national current affairs. The third thing is the approach of studying the current affairs will be that আমি discussion basis কাৰণে কেইটামান current affairs topics ল'ম. We are going to study in and out of that particular topic. বেচিক আমি তাৰ পৰা অফশ্বুট যোনখিনি কুৱেশ্যনছ আহিব মানে এটা টপিকৰ পৰা আপোনালোকৰ কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ কুৱেশ্যনছ আহিব সেইখিনি আমি কভাৰ কৰিম. বাট এট দ্য ছেইম টাইম যোনটো আমাৰ MCQ প্ৰগ্ৰাম আছে তাত আমাৰ MCQs দিয়া হ'ব. হয়তো এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ যোনখিনি আমি এতিয়া ধৰি লওক ওৱান লাইনৰ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ কিছুমান থাকে সেইখিনি ডিছকাশ্যনৰ বাবে আমি ক্লাছত তেনেকৈ ডিছকাছ নকৰোঁ. ফৰ এক্সাম্পল চামৱেৰ দি চেয়াৰমেন হেজ চেঞ্জ, ইফ চামৱেৰ দি মানে ক'ৰবাৰ যদি আমাৰ ভাল কোনোবা এটা এছ'চিয়েশ্যনৰ যদি লিডিং মানুহ এজন আছে কোনোবাই যদি এৱাৰ্ড পাইছে চ' তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিছুমান বস্তু আনটিল আনলেছ দে আৰ নট ভেৰি দে কেন নট বি এভইডেবল সেইখিনি আমি মষ্টলি MCQsত কভাৰ কৰিম. দ'জ উইল নট বি কভাৰ্ড ইন এক্সামছ চৰি দি ক্লাছ. Because you know that those are simple one-liner points. Hekhine ami mostly notes provide kurim that you can check. But there will be some topics যোনখিনি আমাৰ extensively লাগিব য'ৰ পৰা আমাৰ বহুতখিনি questions অহাৰ chances থাকিব সেইখিনি আমি ক্লাছৰ ভিতৰত consider কৰিম as topics, full-fledged topics. So I'll repeat, there will be some questions which you might not find here, which you'll find in MCQs only. Because সেইখিনি আমি one-liner খিনি ইয়াতে discuss কৰি পেলাই it will be a additional wastage of time. So in one go যদি MCQ solve কৰে সেইখিনি mostly like candidates will have a monothaki jabo that we have taken into consideration for MCQs alone. And the remaining major important topics current affairs buli kole junkhini the most highlighted topics in the current times that will be discussed in the particular course. So this was an overview of the entire course that I wanted to give, and we can now start with the main session. So I hope the screen is visible to everyone present here. All right, so give me a heads up if it is visible. Manoj Patnaik, apuni sai lobo ebar voice to I think sobe huna paise. Maybe there might be an issue at your end. Okay. Anyway, for all those candidates who have already joined, the session is being recorded, so it will be uploaded in the YouTube. Okay, in our channel. So you may follow it later on also. But it is advisable that you kindly take part in the online session also. All right. So let me start the session. I hope it is visible. The first and important, our recently elections hoye goise, and we all know that there were recently our delimitation buli koa eta topic hoye goisile, right? Delimitation hoisile our constituencies bilagor. So you have to take that into consideration. And the first topic that we are going to discuss today from April's current affairs is Election Commission introduces home voting. Okay, let me change the pen here. Yes. So the approach for studying such topics is, see, yat apnaloke bahut information pabo. I have taken a very short and concise note je exam point of view pra apnaloke keneke enekwa dhৰণৰ topic bilak approach koribo. Okay, so first of all you should know what is Election Commission. I think since you guys are already into APSC prelims and similar government exams, so I'm definitely sure je polity as a component apnaloke পঢ়ি আছে. Election Commission is a constitutional body, article number 324. Okay, that is an important concept, and that would also come under MCQs. Hetu apnaloke monot rakhibo. News or koa hoisile that home voting in the elections of 2024 was introduced for the first time. Ite yat apnalokor directly question ahibo je what was the motto. Okay, the step is in line with the Election Commission motto, no voter is left behind. Hey motto ta apnaloke monot rakhibo, tat apnalokor statement di dibo je this was the motto to change kori pela di dibo je Election Commission etu disile, but then you have to choose the statement je etu wrong hoy. But holok jodi single statements questions ho aise tatu you have to negate the fact or bag jani thobo lagibo je Election Commissioner motto to ki hoy. Okay, now these are the other important information. Yat eta keneke apnaloke sabo. I hope home voting concept apnaloke buji paise je it is basically to inclusive voting or junto amar concept eta ase যে every single person should be who is eligible, because right to vote etaleke fundamental right noholeo it is being provided in the constitution. So every single citizen of the country should be eligible to hoye jun kejon eligible hoy paribo lagiboe to vote. No one a person should be devoid of voting. So that was the concept by the Election Commission. Okay, what were the other steps that were taken to make the voting inclusive mane jate hokolwe vote koribo pare for XYZ reason. For example, kiba duty hole, election duty poile sobe jane je he hokol manuhe vote koribole teneke polling booth ot goi pela vote koribo nware. Okay, so for that there were some steps taken. A step khini apnaloke single liner ke hole monot rakhibo. Okay, it might seem a bit confusing right now, please follow up. I'll come to the point how to memorize and how to compile the entire thing. Okay, one by one. So abolishing Form M বুলি কোৱা এটা particular Kashmiri migrants কাৰণে যোনখিনি decide কৰি আছিলে সেইখিনি সেই Form M এটা আছিলে, filling up that one had made the voting process difficult. So আপোনালোকে keywords হিচাপে মনত ৰাখিব that the voting process or the new election commissioner যোনটো আমাৰ inclusive কৰিবলৈ যোনখিনি step আছিলে তাৰে এটা step হৈছে that they abolished the Form M for Kashmiri migrants. Okay, and সেই migrants খিনি ক'ত decide কৰিছিলে Jammu and Udhampur. So by that step, the migrants who were residing at Jammu and Udhampur after Article 370, I hope you all know that now Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, they are an integral part of the country as union territories. So after that, for that step, to make the voting process easy for them, for the migrants, the Form M was abolished. Okay, sweep, very important. It all of din hoise. Sweep is an important process. Is an important step, which is the systematic voters introduction. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, education on electoral participation to engage PWDs. That means persons with physical disabilities. Okay, and also sensitize their friends, families, polling officials, etc. This is important. Okay, and next we say proposed RVM, very important, multi-constituency remote electronic voting machine. Okay, RVM. So this is not yet মানে fully functional হোৱা নাছিলে RVM to আমাৰ. They have proposed this. It would enable the migrant voters, again this is for migrant voters, to exercise the vote from their current place of residence. Okay, next is postal ballot. This everyone knows. Okay, this everyone knows. Postal ballot আমাৰ এবছৰ আছিলে অলমোষ্ট থাকে, তাতে আপোনালোকে চাব যে কোন কেইজন মানুহে ভোট কৰিব পাৰে. So they will be special voters, service voters, যেনেকৈ যোনখিনি ইলেকশ্যন ডিউটিত থাকে. অ'কে, প্ৰিভেণ্টিভ ডিটেনশ্যনৰ যদি আছে, দিছ ইজ আ কম্পনেণ্ট অফ পলিটি এগেইন. আই হোপ ইউ ন' প্ৰিভেণ্টিভ ডিটেনশ্যন. এণ্ড দেৰ উইল বি প্ৰক্সি ভোটিং. অ'কে, ইট এলাউজ ৰেজিষ্টাৰ্ড ইলেক্টৰ টু ডেলিগেট হিজ ভোটিং ৰাইটছ টু আ ৰেপ্ৰেজেণ্টেটিভ হি নমিনেটছ. প্ৰক্সি মানে যেনেকৈ ক্লাছত যে আগতে প্ৰক্সি দিয়া হয় আমাৰ, চ' তেনেকৈ ধৰণে যদি মানুহজনে নিজেই ভোটিং দিব নোৱাৰে, চ' বেলেগ এজন ৰেপ্ৰেজেণ্টেটিভ বা নমিনি হিচাপে বেলেগ এজনক ছাৰ্ভিচ ভোটাৰ্ছক বেচিকেলি দে কেন গো এণ্ড ভোট অন হিজ অৰ হাৰ বিহাফ. অ'কে, দিছ ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. Okay, Supreme Court verdict confirms the safety of electronic voting machines, dismissing pleas for return to paper ballots. Paper ballots hole je ami na jao ba 100 verification votes hekhini amar verdict majote dia hoise Supreme Court je only EVM hobo and safety will definitely be there. So this exactly is an extra information. Teneke a2 point apnalko exam ot nahe. Now I hope you're getting an idea je exactly ami election commissioner ki pori asu. Now let me tell you how to approach for MCQs. See, when you go for MCQs, you have to go for keywords. Aur he keywords khini apnaloke exam ot directly hudibo. Okay, sweep direct hudibo apnak full form to ki hoy. Okay, sweep kak engage korise PWDs. You should remember it that way. Okay, voters education, electoral participation, engage PWDs, sensitize. Okay, friends, family, sensitize kora mane to inform, to let them know. So iman khini apnaloke information how will you retain? By making either flowcharts or you can also solve MCQs. And the third thing is gute news or pra a to approximately apnar one page or news eta asile তাৰ পৰা মই জাষ্ট এক্সট্ৰেক্ট কৰি পেলাই সেই তিনিটা চাৰিটা ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট লাইন উলিয়াইছোঁ যোনকেইটা আপোনাৰ MCQ ফৰ্মত কনভাৰ্ট কৰিব পাৰিব. Okay, so election commissioner case you should know which article. Hetu obviously ami politic cover korso moi yat teneke cover kora nai. Article 324 326 etu polity component hoy, current affairs noy. Current affairs karone you should always remember the etu motor thakiboi hotai. Okay, home voting to kune disile tat apnalokor kebatao di dibo je chief election commission introduce korisile. Those will also be confusing terms, but actually it will always be ECI. Okay, a single official or the members do not introduce or did not introduce the home voting. It was as a whole introduced by ECI of India, that Election Commission of India basically. Okay, but at beleg dhoroner kiba questions di dibo je parliament introduce korise. Okay, home voting to kune introduce korise, parliament introduce korise boli koi dibo ba Assam government koi dise boli koi dibo. So tenekwa dhoroner question you should exactly know which particular body or which particular organization is doing that particular change, by is bringing out that particular change. Okay, so the idea is to gather information but only retain the important ones. So here the important point, this one, the motto, ease of voting, it abolishing Form M. Form M abolish ক'ত হৈছে সেইটো question আহিব পাৰে আপোনাৰ. So they might say Form M abolish কৰিছে from Assam insurgency regions বা Manipur insurgency regions বা AFSPA য'ত হৈছিল তেনেকুৱা. কাৰণ আজিকালি the main thing is that they will also complicate the options. So you will feel like every option is correct. Okay, so the idea is যেতিয়ালৈকে আপোনালোকে যদি আপোনালোকে Form M extensively নাজানেও, it's not a big deal. All you have to know right now is that Form M is abolished for ease of voting, and for which particular group it is for migrants residing in Jammu and Udhampur region. Okay, sweep to মই ক'লোৱে PWD আৰু কেইবাটাও ইয়াৰ component আছে, but I'm not going into in-depth detailing because that we will do when we go for ECI আমি যেতিয়া পলিটিক কৰিম তেতিয়া আমি যাম. Okay, then RVM, ৰিম'ট ইলেক্ট্ৰনিক ভোটিং মেচিন আছে. এইটো কিহৰ কাৰণে? Again migrant voters হয়. You have to remember, ইয়াতে লিখি দিব আপোনাৰ service voters, but it's not for service voters. Like here service voters কাৰণে আপোনাৰ postal ballot আছে, special voters কাৰণে postal ballot, voters on election duty postal ballot. But for RVM, the multi constituency remote electronic voting machine, it is specifically for migrant voters. So this is the way to go for MCQs. Okay, I hope you're getting an idea here. Next is postal ballot. এটোতো বহুত কমন হয়, খালি ইয়াতে আপোনাৰ postal balloter you should know who are the persons who can avail this particular like ECR আমাৰ কোনে এইটো privilege পাব. Only those voters who are special voters, service voters, election duty, preventive detention. ইয়াতে আপোনাৰ লিখি দিব migrant voters, তেতিয়া the option will go wrong. Okay, migrant voters কাৰণে we don't provide postal ballot. So like that you have to consider the particular keywords, and you have to understand that এটা word খেলি মেলি কৰাৰ লগে লগে your entire concept or the entire like MCQ যোনটো আপোনাৰ মানে কমেণ্ট কৰা বা attempt কৰা যোনটো হেৰি আছে, it might go wrong. Okay, the attempt might go wrong if you don't consider these keywords. I hope I'm clear here. Okay, so let us move on to the next news. Recently, India signed a 10-year agreement with Iran for the development of Shahid Beheshti Port Terminal at Chabhar Port. This is very, very important. Okay, Chabhar, this is from IR. 10-year agreement. Eneke question out apnar eneke nahe. Direct question about Shahid Beheshti Port Terminal Port ase, first of all. So it is in Chabhar Port, that you have to remember. Okay, where was the contract signed? It was signed between IPGL and the PMO of Iran. IPGL is nothing but India Ports Global Limited. কোনে own কৰিছে to 100% owned by the Sagarmala Development Company Limited, a company under administrative control of Ministry of Ports. Okay, and they have এইটো আমাৰ পুৰণা নিউজ হয়, definitely এইটো backdrop হয়. What exactly is Chabhar Port? Chabhar Port to এটা আমাৰ trilateral agreement আছিলে. Trilateral মানে তিনটা component আছে, India, Iran, Afghanistan. So basically what happens is আমাৰ Middle East লৈকে connection কৰিবলে আমি via Pakistan হৈ তেনেকে আমাৰ এটা security issue এটা আছে to connect the Central Asia. Okay, মানে Middle East basically. So in order to have ease of connectivity and connection with the Middle East, 2016 এটা agreement sign হৈছিলে to develop Chabhar Port. এতিয়া মই ইয়াতে মেপখন এড আপ কৰা নহ'ল, but anyway, Chabhar Port is basically situated in Iran. Okay, আমাৰ এইটো suppose I'll go here. So this is India, and here somewhere is Iran, right? Here is Iran. এইখিনিতে আমাৰ এনেকৈ কানেক্ট কৰি ইয়াতে পাকিস্তান, আফগানিস্তান. So A point to পৰা গুজৰাটৰ পৰা directly this part is Iran. Okay, this part is Persian Gulf. So যদি আপোনালোকে গুগল এক্সেছ কৰি আছে, কাইণ্ডলি আপোনালোকে নিজে মাৰি চাব পাৰে সেইটো. There will be you can just type Chabhar Port and the connectivity line. So you will see that from here there is a sea route that can connect Iran directly, and then through Iran we can directly go and access the Middle East. So এনেকুৱা ধৰণে কৰিলে আমাৰ first of all there will be an ease of connectivity to the Middle East, then the cost of transportation. Our first सबতকে বেছি important কথা হৈছে the landlocked areas, যেতিয়া আমি connectivity from via Pakistan and হিফালে চাবলৈ যাওঁ তেতিয়া আমাৰ internal securities problem আছে. So we can bypass that lane and go via this route to connect the Middle East. Okay, to connect the Middle East. So for that there was a port here. Hey, development port koribole, hey port to develop koribole, India had taken the and like mane loisile kam to hatot, and that port is nothing but the Chabhar Port. Okay, kam to olop slow hoy ase, there are many ifs and buts there, but that we will not go into. So hekhini kita MCQs nahe, but you should know the backdrop. Hetu apnaloke pohibo pare. Etu amar international relations or component hoy, so ami mostly jetia international relations ami static part of porim tete cover hoy jabo. But for now you should know that it has signed a 10-year agreement with Iran for the development of majote to বন্ধ হৈ গৈছিলে. Okay, so this same port will again be like 10 years agreement or mote again it will be restarted, and it is signed between IPGL and PMO. এইটো আপোনালোকে মনত ৰাখিব লাগে, ইণ্ডিয়ান কাউণ্টাৰপাৰ্টটো মনত ৰাখিব. Okay, যে the Indian counterpart তাতে আপোনালোকৰ Ministry of Shipping and Ports ৰ মাজত বেলেগ কোম্পানীজো থাকিব পাৰে, বেলেগ নাম দি দিব পাৰে, but you should know this particular company. এইটো single question direct আহিব পাৰে. It's a very important topic. Okay, the company is IPGL. India Ports Global Develop Limited, and it is 100% owned by Sagarmala Development Company Limited. Hey company to our Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways under it. That's the gist from this particular news. You should remember this. Okay, for how many years this agreement is being signed? For 10 years. A2 MCQ format our chance form ase. I'll tell you directly that this part that কিমান দিয়াৰ এগ্ৰিমেণ্ট এইটো মষ্টলি নাহে বাট যিহেতু দি পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ কোম্পানী ইজ এ নিউজ দে উইল ডিৰেক্টলি আস্ক ইউ দি কোম্পানী তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে বহুত কেণ্ডিডেটছ এইটো প্ৰব্লেম হৈ যায় যে এক্সেক্টলি কুৱেশ্যনটো আহিছে ক'ৰ পৰা সেইটোৱে গম নাপায়. So the context here that is important is the company that you should know. Chabhar Port to of course you can go and check the background. Okay, it was an agreement in 2016, and here there are many reasons given. So the port will minimize the distance from India's west coast to landlocked Afghanistan, Central Asia, European nations. Like I said, bypassing this is the main reason actually we want to bypass Pakistan and China's influence. So that is why আমি যাতে সেই ইণ্টাৰনেল ছিকিউৰিটি ইছ্যুজ আৰু তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ XYZ যিমানখিনি আমাৰ ছিকিউৰিটি ৰিলেটেড ইছ্যুজখিনি এভইড কৰিবলৈ we had taken this initiative. India had taken this initiative. Okay. In a recent development, Ministry of External Affairs has also approved proposal of IPGL to take over operations. এইখিনি বাৰু এইটো proposal হয় এতিয়ালৈকে হোৱা নাই. So এইটো এক্সামত নাহে, but this is for general information. এনেকুৱা same ধৰণৰ আমাৰ এটা multimodal project এটা আছে in Bay of Bengal, and that is যোনটো আমাৰ কালাদান ৰিভাৰ আছে এইটো আমাৰ কানেক্টিভিটি আছে টু ম্যানমাৰ অ'কে via the Sitwe port. So again Kaladan multimodal transport project is also ongoing. That these two projects are very important from India's security point of view and international relations point of view, one with Iran and one with Myanmar, the biggest projects. Okay, this is in the northeast. This will connect the Manipur region, Mizoram region, Hikhini part ase jot it will open the global south. Okay, so that is also important, but jehetu etu operational one night okay, so I will not say that the question will come up, but you should still know the information. That similar ধৰণে যোনটো আমাৰ ম্যানমাৰৰ যোনটো কালাদান প্ৰজেক্ট আছে for that also the initiative is being proposed by IPGL. So IPGL কি হয়, that's a 100% owned Sagarmala Development Company যোনটো আমাৰ লিমিটেড হয় তাৰ আণ্ডাৰত আমাৰ এই কোম্পানীখন আছে under the direct control of Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Okay, এই মিনিষ্ট্ৰীটোৰ কথাও আহি যাব পাৰে, তাতে লিখি দিব Ministry of External Affairs. Ministry of External Affairs under আছে বুলি কৈ দিব. So you should exactly remember IPGL কাৰ under আছে, Sagarmala you will remember anyway এই keywordটো হিচাপে, আৰু আমাৰ মিনিষ্ট্ৰীটো আপোনালোকে মনত ৰাখিব Ports, Shipping and Waterways, and it is not External Affairs. Internal security আৰু international যিহেতু connectivity হয়, so বহুতে ভাবি ল'ব যে External Affairs হয়, but that is not the correct answer. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next news, that is disaster diplomacy. So this is a term, this is not exactly a news kind of thing. Disaster diplomacy is a new term or hekane moi disu because if you are going for APSC then you should always know these few terms. Okay, that will have a I would say that would help you in GS papers, in mains. So that is important. Enekwa dhoroner keywords bila use koribo lage so that when you write your answers then enekwa keywords bila use korile it becomes a very, or it gives a very good impression that the candidate is having a good idea about the current affairs. Anyway, the course is not really about mains right now, but mains related tactics bilak ami continuously di thakim, so kindly keep a note of it. Like for example a gute component to kora pisot I will tell you which paper is it related to. Okay, that will be vaguely, of course yetu hoyto sake kisman mane notun candidates hobo pare, but then also try to grab an idea about that. Anyway, so disaster diplomacy, it's a new academic field that deals with the impacts of disasters on international relations. Basically, they hold up. See, when you say diplomacy, diplomacy is nothing but talks, right? I hope you understand what is diplomacy. Diplomacy mane hoise talks between, and here we are talking international talks. So talks will only be taken at the level of conferences. So যেতিয়া আমাৰ ইণ্ডিয়াত কিবা ধৰণৰ কনফাৰেন্স হয়, ফৰ এক্সাম্পল ৰাইচিনা হৈ গ'ল, ফৰ এক্সাম্পল G20 হৈ গ'ল, these are nothing but diplomatic talks, diplomatic conferences, platforms where leaders share their ideas. For example, যেতিয়া আমাৰ মৰ্ণিং এছেম্বলিজ হয় তেতিয়া আমি ৰাতিপুৱা we used to go for a pledge, then that was a common platform when the entire the entire school used to meet up and they used to present their thoughts based on today's talk হৈ গ'ল, news হৈ গ'ল, thought হৈ গ'ল, তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা setup আছিলে, right? In the same way we also have conferences in schools and colleges where people give posters, where people give talks, oral presentations দিয়ে. So in the same way teneke jetia ami at an international level when a country wants to place its problems, for example UN platforms হৈ গ'ল, for example in this case it is what you call this, the conference junto amar hoise, that is disaster CDRI junto ami ko okay, conference on disaster resilient infrastructure hetu jetia hoy mane hoise, sorry, one second, yeah. So in that case apnar disaster diplomacy case to he they discuss the crisis or the disaster related by vulnerable groups of junkini effect overall at the current stage, climate change related hoy gol, anything. So those are all taken up by conferences, and this time this diplomacy has reached in terms of disaster, and as a result the term disaster diplomacy in India. The sixth edition of it was held in 2024. ATI হৈছিলে, International Conference on CDR যোনটো, okay, disaster resilient infrastructure. So এইটো মনত ৰাখিব, directly আপোনাৰ questionত দি দিব where was the sixth conference or sixth edition held. That was in India. And what is it? It is basically a part of disaster diplomacy. What is disaster diplomacy? It's an academic field য'ত impact of disasters are discussed by the leading countries or by the leaders of the countries on different international affairs or different international relations. Okay, যেতিয়া আমাৰ ইম্পেক্টটো কি হয় সেইটো বস্তু বুজিবলৈ this particular conference is held. Usually they don't ask you questions on what is the function. A function to কেতিয়াও নুসুধে, সুধিলে এই বস্তুতে সুধিব. But in order to understand the concept, you should know what exactly these keywords mean. Okay. Next is India-Australia Security Partnership. Um, so Australian যোনটো আমাৰ recently the, I would say, international relations with Australia, that is an important component. And including this, I think you know this also, AUKUS, you must have heard of this. এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ bodies like pillars are very important. I will tell you why. Because main reason is China. So in order to undermine the impact of China or undermine the Chinese influence and increase India's hold as a voice of the global south, যোনটো আমি কৈ থাকোঁ, বা voice of the or global আমাৰ চাউথৰ এটা soft power যোনটো আমি কৈ থাকোঁ, okay, global south. So these are keywords. এইগুলা আমি usually আজিকালি নিউজত শুনিয়ে থাকোঁ when it comes to international relations. So in order to do that, we need the help of a few countries, okay, and তাতে আমাৰ Australia, Japan, US, Russia. These are very important countries for India's status in the global south. Okay, soft power establishment of Karno, these countries are very important. So whenever you see questions or whenever you see news related to international relations with Australia, with US, UK also to an extent, then Russia, okay, you should always keep a note of that. Hetu apnaloke monot rakhibo. Jeteo apnaloke Japan, yes, also Japan, US related news thake already, but more than these countries nowadays in recent times, the relations between Japan with Nepal, Bhutan, obviously to সদায় থাকে because our immediate neighbors are, but I'm not talking about immediate neighbors right now. I'm talking about some powerful developed countries, and amongst those, sorry, you should take into consideration Japan, Australia, US, Russia. These countries should be considered, and any activity with these considers with these countries যদি আপোনালোকে পায় তেতিয়া keep a note of it. Okay, it will help you in future mains perspective also and from prelims perspective also. International relations ot apnaloke jiman janibo himane better. Okay, right now what we are talking about is India Australia security partnership. Okay, India Australia security partnership, what Australian government in its national defense strategy NDS 2024 identified India as a top tier security partner in the Indo-Pacific region. Very very important. Okay, very very important. You can understand Indo-Pacific region of India at a বহুত I would say it is given a phenomenally very high position when it comes to protection of the Indo-Pacific region, security concerns of Alobra. Okay, please remember this. Why? Because India is considered a very important country which can undermine the Chinese influence, and this is considered by the West. West mane, for example, the countries from US hoy gol, UK hoy gol, they consider that in order to have a good, or in order to undermine the Chinese influence. We know that Chinese influence is throughout the world nowadays based on its Belt Road Initiative or but Strings of Pearl Initiative of initiative নহওক কিয়, Chinese influence is seen everywhere nowadays. Okay, আমি জানো যে economically এটা cold war has already begun between US and the trade war, basically. That is not Cold War. The trade war has already begun post COVIDs also and pre-COVID times also. So it is very important from the West point of view. The countries have always tried to influence or taken India as a I would say as a weapon to minimize the Chinese influence. Our Tate Australian government, this is the very important I would say, strategy that has been taken up, which where India is being identified as a top security or top tier security partner in the Indo-Pacific region. এতিয়া ইয়াত আপোনালোকে answers বা MCQ point of view পৰা কেনেকৈ approach কৰিব, you should know the region. Okay, ইয়াত আপোনাৰ IOR ও কৈ দিব পাৰে instead of IPR. Two regions are there, Indo-Pacific region and the Indian Ocean region. So Australian government, it has identified এইবিলাক ইমান নুসুধে NDA strategy কোনটো এইটো নুসুধে, they will just ask you which country has identified which country as its top tier security partnership in the 2004 NDS. That will be India. The answer is India. In which region? That is Indo-Pacific region. Okay, IPR and IOR duta region thake amar, please remember. So make sure that you remember je etu IPR hoy, okay, Indian Pacific region, and not the Indian Ocean region. Indian Ocean region or amar kisman kaam thake heglo different hoy. All right, so this is India Australia security partnership. Next, let us move on to AUKUS. AUKUS is a group, very important, very 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 important. Okay, আমি এতিয়া এই গোটেইখিনি কম্পোনেণ্ট কৰি আছোঁ ফ্ৰম পলিটি পইণ্ট অফ ভিউ. অ'কে, দেন উই উইল অলছ' গ' ফৰ এনভাইৰনমেণ্ট. তেনেকৈ আমাৰ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছত দুটা কম্পোনেণ্টে বেছিভাগ থাকে, পলিটি প্লাছ IR থাকিব. IR পিছত আমাৰ কিছুমান কম্পোনেণ্ট থাকিব ফ্ৰম ছ'চিয়েল পইণ্ট অফ ভিউ. অ'কে, দেন দেৰ উইল বি চাম কম্পোনেণ্টছ ফ্ৰম ইকনমিক্স. দিছ ইজ ফ্ৰম ইকনমিক্স, ফৰ এক্সাম্পল ৰূপী. এইটো একচুৱেলি মই ষ্টাৰ্টিঙত ক'ব লাগিছিলে, বাট এনিৱে asset monetization, this is all from economics. And then we will have a component on environment. Mostly current affairs eketa component thake. Okay, IR, polity, then economics, and then environment, and science and tech, of course. So বহুতে history বা art and culture তাৰো components hai, but APSC and Indian Assam mostly government exams বিলাকত art and culture, history to কেতিয়াও current affairs নাথাকে. Art and culture related যোনখিনি আমাৰ থাকে current affairs, those are not very I would say like iman ahar chances kom thake. So we have usually added them in MCQs only. For classes, we are going in particular for those topics only where concept is required. Okay, all right. AUKUS, I was at AUKUS. So AUKUS is basically Australia, okay, UK, and US. So it's a mnemonic for these three countries. Kihor alliance hai etu monot rakhibo. It's not scientific, it's not conference based. Diplomacy to kuntu level at hoise that you should always know. So it is a defense alliance, not environment. Kisman environment related ase, kisman disaster related ase, kisman amar military related ase, exercise related ase, but this is entirely strategic defense alliance between three countries, that is Australia, UK, and US. Please remember this, very very important. It was announced in 2021. Okay, it has two. It was the extra additional information hoy because Australia, India, Australia kotha to ahile karone I have added this. Pillar 1, it is based on two pillars: conventionally armed nuclear powered submarines that they will develop. Okay, UK and US are helping Australia. See, everything is connected. They are again providing it to Australia because Australia is present at the IPR region, the Indo-Pacific region, where the Chinese influence is also seen. Apnaloke map kon paile etia khuli lobo. This part is Australia. Here we have all the South Asian countries, Indonesia, apnar if India south of pinedi mane, so dholok Cambodia, Laos, Indonesia, then here Philippines. All these are in the, then aru log gole ami Japan dekha pam. Tao side ot amar thake this one, China is there. Then we have South Korea, North Korea. So all of these are readily, very readily available by the country, by this country, the Australian country, the Australia. Okay, kotha to enekwa hoy je, in fact, during if you see the Philippines, Thailand tourism, যেতিয়া আমি চাওঁ তেতিয়া এটা major bulk of tourism also comes from Australia. Okay, you will see that during times, because it is very near to the country, the all these island countries, যোনখিনি আমাৰ archipelago যোনটো কওঁ আমি, Indonesian archipelagos, and all these regions are very near to the country. So it also contributes a lot to the tourism factor for these countries. Okay, and considering the Chinese effect, but Chinese junto amar influence thake in the Indian Ocean region and the Pacific region basically, for that Australia is a very important component, and that is why this AUKUS group is important in order to undermine the Chinese influence. Okay, সেইকাৰণে to make Australia equipped a Chinese influence to reduce koribole ba undermine koribole, the two countries UK and US, they have used AUKUS as a defense strategy. Jot duta basic pillars ase. Jot first thing, they will provide nuclear power submarines, conventionally armed. Okay, then they will also provide capability development. So tate definitely apnar AI hoy gol, scientific technologies হৈ গ'ল, undersea capabilities হৈ গ'ল, the ideas and the like science will be shared between the two countries. So এইটো mostly আপোনালোকৰ examত নাহে, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে নহয়, মেইনছ কম্পনেণ্টৰ কাৰণে আৰু বেছিক আণ্ডাৰষ্টেণ্ডিঙৰ কাৰণে this is important. You should know three things here at least, that when it was announced, it was in 2021. It is a defense alliance. Country কেইটা কি হয়, এই তিনিটা বস্তু আপোনালোকৰ মেইন বস্তু হয়। তাৰ বাহিৰে এট মেক্স যদি কেতিয়াবা পিলাৰ বেছ যদি কুৱেশ্যন আহে, তাত ডিৰেক্টলি আহিব যে এক্সেক্টলি কি অষ্ট্ৰেলিয়াক প্ৰভাইড কৰা হৈছে। Okay, exactly key provide kora hoise, those will be nuclear powered submarines, okay, conventionally armed. And the second thing is technology exchange. So capability development is nothing but technology exchange based on quantum, AI, undersea capabilities. All right, so why I'm saying this is important, because jetia apnalokor tat question to boni jabo, ketiaba apnaloke applied knowledge or moteu answers bilak solve koribo laga hoy. Okay, so there you might get an answer question that India is being given nuclear powered submarine assistance. তেতিয়া আপোনালোকৰ মনত থাকিব যে নিউক্লিয়াৰ পাৱাৰ ছাবমেৰিনছ এছিষ্টেঞ্চ টু অকাছৰ মতে অষ্ট্ৰেলিয়াকে দিয়া হৈছিলে, UK USA ইণ্ডিয়াক দিয়া নাই। So likewise, it is a vague point. I'm not saying that exactly এনেকৈ আহিব, but this is called applied knowledge, where you don't exactly know the point about India and US, but you know that AUKUS is being provided with nuclear powered submarines. So India এতিয়ালৈকে বৰ্তমান আমাৰ তেনেকুৱা কোনো ধৰণৰ কণ্টেণ্ট বা তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কোনো ধৰণৰ এক্সচেঞ্জ প্ৰগ্ৰাম নাই। Okay, so that was about AUKUS. Let's move to the next one. So polity and IR ke point of view পৰা সেইকেইটা নিউজ আছিলে আমাৰ from April month. Okay, now let us move on to some social issues. These are very important social issues or কেছত আপোনালোকে কেইটামান reports and কেইটামান indices you will keep on getting. Okay, the very important, the most important I would say in terms of social reports hoise the Oxfam report. Very very important, because it talks about inequality, and we know that inequality today is one of the most important and one of the most fought after or fought against elements of a society. Inequality, and inequality can be in terms of many dimensions. Gender inequality hobo pare, poor rich inequality hobo pare, mane income inequality hobo pare, wealth inequality. Both are different, right? Income and wealth, both are different. Income is the amount of money that we are getting, wealth is the accumulation of that income. যে আমি ইনকামটো কিমান গোটাই পেলাই ছেভিংছ কৰি পেলাই কিমান একিউমুলেট কৰি we can have a standard and decent life, right? So that inequality is there. Per capita consumption inequality is there. Gender or majotu, how much wages you are getting, that inequality is there. The men, women, that wage difference is there. So if you see inequality even at the level of children, whether the child is getting proper nutrition or not, whether it is he or she is getting proper schooling or not, that inequality ase niki. So if you see inequality, it is everywhere, and the assessment of this inequality is done by many different organizations. One of the most important organizations is Oxfam report, the most holistically and the most diversely done inequality analysis in the entire world. It includes many countries, and individually countries belago to inequality status to diya jai. Okay, we refer to this this one, the report, in many examinations, and you have to keep in mind jetio apnaloke inequality kotha likhe tete a report too you have to mention. Okay, whether it is an essay, whether it is any sort of GS answer, you should always mention Oxfam report. All right. So what does this report say? This was for this recent year. Let me erase this. Yeah. So only top 1% of the income shares have consistently increased. Okay. Mane 1% of the income shares. Only top 1% they have increased. Baki 99% income junto content ase, it's almost same. Why? Inflation war loge loge, whatever amount you get, even if there's a hike in salary, side by side the inflation is also increasing. So ratio wise amar hey inequality content to increase বা decrease তেনেকে একো difference অহা নাই. Okay, share of the income of bottom 50% has consistently declined. That means suppose there's a ranking, these are the top most rich people, these are the bottom rich people. So ইহঁতৰ এই top 50% যোনখিনি আমাৰ income source মানে sorry 50% আমাৰ group আছে, তেহেঁতৰ ইনকামটো শ্বেয়াৰ অফ দি ইনকাম, ফৰ এক্সাম্পল 100 টকা যদি আছিলে, 100 টকাৰ ভিতৰত আগতে এই পাঁচজন মানুহে যদি 50 rupees পাইছিলে, now they are getting only 40 rupees. So that is declining. Okay, the share is declining. Why? Because the income shares in the top, that is also increasing. আগতে যদি 100 টকাৰ ভিতৰত তেহেঁতি 70 পাইছিলে, এতিয়া তেহেঁতি 90 rupees পাই আছে. So this is the disparity, this is the inequality. The rich is getting richer. সেইটো আজিকালি আপোনালোকে definitely শুনা পাইছে চাগে. The rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. and the middle class people are the worst hit, I would say, group, because no schemes, all inflation targets, everything, they affect the mostly the middle class income groups. Okay. Anyway, the next is top 5% of Indians own more than 60% of India's wealth, and this is the most ironic condition. The most ironic condition of today's, I would say, inequality among India's status or 5% of Indians, they more 60% of the country's wealth. That means যদি 100 টকা আছে তেতিয়া তাৰে ভিতৰত 60 people 60 rupees are owned by 5 people only. The remaining people, they equally share the 40% that is remaining, by 40 rupees that is remaining. So basically we are poor, we are impoverished, আৰু যিমান আমাৰ wealth related problems আছে, that is there. India at one point, on one hand, it is one of the poorest countries, য'ত আমাৰ income, per capita income and everything is very less, but at the same time, um, the world's, I would say, 1% or 2% of the billionaires are from India only. So that is the irony. Okay, so 60% of India's wealth, it is concentrated. This is called concentration of wealth, and this is what our constitution, according to article 39b and c, this is violated in a way. Okay, 39b and c does speaks about the article 39b and c, DPSP, directed principle of state policy, speaks against the concentration of wealth in a few hands. Okay, it is against the constitutional mandate, but since it is DPSP, so I directly enforce korbo nwaro. Again, that is like part of polity, but just for a mere understanding, um, concentration of wealth is one of the most important, or one of the most মানে social issues or major, but social injustice or major, this is considered the topmost. Okay, income inequality, we can see that 22% of the national income went to the top 1%. That is what I was talking about just now. Okay, it is among the very highest in the world, higher than even the US. Okay, our top 1% of the national income to humai ase 22%, 1.6%. Okay, next is rural urban divide. Average amar into monthly per capita consumption hoy, it is around 3,000, approximately 4,000 in rural case, and 6,500 in approximately in urban India. Okay, gender pay gap. Indian men earn about 82% of the labor income, whereas women earn only 18% of it. World Inequality Report, এইবিলাকতো বাৰু mixed হৈ আছে, Oxfam ৰিপৰ্টতে এইবিলাক ৰেফাৰেঞ্চ দি পেলাই এইখিনি কোৱা হয়. Okay, so now you can understand এইটো তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে from current affairs কি important বস্তু আছে. See, some questions are not studied for MCQs. Some questions are studied for general awareness. These are few things that you should know, so that when you study the polity, but when you study the economic counterpart of it, যেটা আমি static portion পঢ়িম, তেতিয়া you get an idea. So মই এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ topic বিলাক, usually people, or I would say, yes, in general, topics like these are not considered for MCQ. But why I have added is this, that you should know where inequality remains. এইখিনি কম্পোনেণ্ট আপোনালোকে আকৌ ষ্টেটিকতো চাব, এইখিনি কম্পোনেণ্ট আপোনালোকে এছেত ভৰাব লাগিব. দিজ আৰ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. এইখিনি কম্পোনেণ্টে আপোনালোকে যদি CDPOৰ এছে লিখে তাতো ভৰাব লাগিব, যদি আপোনালোকে PRA যদি PROটো অবভিয়াছলি হৈ গ'ল। চ' যিকোনো ধৰণৰ ছ'চিয়েল টপিক যদি এটা থাকে, তাত আপোনালোকে এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ষ্টেটিষ্টিক্স ভৰাব লাগে। চ' টেকিং দেট ইন টু কনচিডাৰেশ্যন, আই হেভ কনচিডাৰ্ড দি ছ'চিয়েল কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ অলছ', so that you get a minimal idea যে যোনখিনি আমি ষ্টেটিকত পঢ়ি আছোঁ যে ইনইকুৱালিটি আছে আছে আছে, that is fine, but what amount of inequality is there, that exactly as a civil servant you should know. Exactly what are you dealing with, what is the problem. We all know that children are malnourished, we all know that there are girl dropouts. Okay, women, female dropouts are there, but you should know exactly what is the situation, the stats or the status that you have to know. So in order to know that, you should know these current affairs. Notun reporter mote, what is the recent trend that is undergone or that is being seen in the country. For example, today now you know why are we poor and why are we rich at the same time, because top 1% of the, sorry, top 1% of the entire income shares, they have increased. Amar 50% er decline hoise, only 1% of income bilak increase hoise. Top 5% e amar gutekhini 60% of the country's wealth is in the hands of top 5%. All right, jodi ami national income terms of sound, national incomes terms of 22.6% to hit top 1% ওপৰতে যায়. Okay, that means যদি 100টা মানুহ আছে, তেতিয়া এই 10জন মানুহৰ হাততে 22% of the entire wealth is there. বাকি 80 is being divided in the remaining like whatever 90 or 50% of the population remains. So I hope you're getting the idea here. The idea is to understand the situation and at the same time know the stats. And how will you have a clear idea of the situation? Only when you know the things in numbers. যে out of 10 এটা যেতিয়া কয় যে স্কুল এখনৰ ৰিজাল্ট কেনেকুৱা, তেতিয়া আমি সদায় কৰা 100% ৰিজাল্ট হয়। এনে কওঁতে আমি সদায় ক'ম স্কুলখন ভাল, but the school is good and the school has gives good results. But until unless you don't numerically identify it যে 100% result হৈছে 50% result হৈছে, তেতিয়া definitely that is the only way to explain it to someone or understand যে স্কুলখন actually ভাল হয় নে নহয়. So these are the numerical parameters. That is why in order to understand every topic, social topics, okay, social and economic topics, basically you should know the current affairs from this point of view. All right, so these were the current affairs that we have, national current affairs যোনখিনি আমি আজি ডিসকাস কৰিছো। আমি 5, I hope you're getting a clear idea যে এইখিনি আমাৰ এপ্ৰোচটা আপোনালোকে পঢ়ি চাব, whichever components you need that you should know, okay. Apart from that, we also have Assam related current affairs. So let us move on to the Assam related current affairs. I will, one second. Okay, so let us discuss a few Assam related current affairs. And yeah, so these are very generalized Assam related current affairs. যেনেকৈ আমাৰ মই XYZ চব add কৰি দিছোঁ because we mostly don't know which questions they are going to put up from Assam. বা যিহেতু মই দেখিছোঁ বেলেগ বেলেগ ধৰণৰ এক্সামছত বেলেগ বেলেগ ধৰণে তাহাঁতি মানে কমিশ্যন gives up different questions, okay. So the first question, sorry, the first news that we have is the Lok Sabha elections. এইখিনি আমাৰ হৈ গৈছে 1926 and 7, okay. Elections saw substantial participation. These are general points. মই just overview to কৈ দিছোঁ আপোনালোকক. Then Digital India Future Skills Summit. This is important, okay. Digital India Future Skills Summit হৈছিলে in Guwahati. This is important because this you can also add as an information in your GS answers. There also you can add up, okay. So the Ministry of Electronics, MEIT, they had inaugurated the Digital India Future Skills Summit in Guwahati. Etu hoi gol, and it is a part of the Skill India initiative. All right, this is important. Statue of Lasit Borphukan, etu sobe jane. PM Narendra Modi had come in the month of I think May only, and sorry, not in May, I think around February March eneka ahisile. And Lasit Borphukanor 125-foot statue that was inaugurated, okay. Where, this is the homework for you. I think you all know, but still you can go and check once. Tourism sector development, tate case or tourism sector amar bill ekhon pass hoise recently. This is also, you can take it as a homework, you can go and check. See, these will not be questioned in the exam directly, but you have to know, because when you're preparing for a government exam you need a wide coverage of information, because from prelims, after prelims there's always mains, or jot mains na tar directly interview thake, okay. So I've added a few questions here, few points here which you should know, considering that after prelims apnalokor juntu interview preparation ase hetu apnalokor yar current affairs opra cover hobo. All right, so tourism sector development karone ekhon bill approve hoise. That bill you should go and check. These we will do in details again, but Assam part of abe moi just eta overview di disu, okay. Next is Padma Shri Award. This was recent. এইখিনি আপোনাৰ অকল এপ্ৰিল বুলি নহয়, জানুৱাৰী ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী মাৰ্চো সোমাইছে ইয়াতে। Then Parvati Borua, this you give references in almost আমি recently যিমানখিনিয়ে essay writing check কৰি আছোঁ চবতে এই reference to almost মই দেখিছোঁ, যেতিয়া আমি women this one empowerment কথা কওঁ, Parvati Borua যোনগৰাকী আমাৰ প্ৰথম ফিমেল মহাৱত হয়, তেখেতক পদ্মশ্ৰী দিয়া হৈছে 2024-ত। This is very important. Sarveshwar Borsumadari, he was given Padma Shri for agricultural practices, and folk artist Drona Bhuya, known for his work in Ojapali, he was also awarded. Okay, these were the 3 awardees. Etuta apnar directly ahibo mane MCQs bilagot, so this is important. Keep a note of it. Okay, I'll get back to it. So Padma Shri Award 3 জন আমাৰ আছে, এই নাম কিটা আপোনালোকে মনত ৰাখিব লাগে। কাজি নেমু এজ এ ষ্টেট ফ্ৰুট, দিছ ইজ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। ইয়াত আপোনালোকে কেইটামান মই এক্সামত দেখিছিলোঁ, দে হেড আস্ক দি ডেট অফ দ্য ৰিলিজ অলছ', অ'কে। চ' ইউ কেন কিপ আ নোট অফ দি ডেট অলছ', ইউ কেন গ' এণ্ড চেক ডেট অফ দি ডেজিগনেশ্যন। I had seen in one of the examinations, okay. Next is neuropathy hospital. অসমৰ প্ৰথম নেচুৰোপেথি হস্পিটেল হৈছে ডিব্ৰুগড়। This is important, Okay, this is important. You can go and check. Chandubhi Mahotsav, এইটোতো of course আমাৰ গুৱাহাটীত হয়, অসমত হয়। ক'ত হয় সেইটো আপোনালোকৰ হয়তো সুধিব পাৰে, so that is why you can keep a note of it. So these 8 news we will also discuss in details, but just for a heads up, অসমৰ related news আপোনালোকে কেনেকৈ চাব সেইটো মই দেখুৱাই দিছোঁ। All right, so I think this is all for today's session. If you have any doubts, then I will switch on the microphone for you guys and you can ask me the doubts. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and let us meet again on Saturday. Okay.